Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, this video is about weighing your motorcycle and your gear, weighing yourself if you want to, but trying to do it the most easy and cheapest way to do it. And I figured, and I've thought this before, that if you've got two scales, and that's what I've got here, just two regular bathroom scales, I think they go up to 130 kilograms each. If I put the bike on those two, will that give me a true weight? And my logic says yes. And I did a bit of a search on the internet, and some of them are saying no, you can't, and it won't work because of this and that, and then some are saying yes, you can, and there were some interesting thoughts on it. So what we're going to do is I know how much I weigh 86 kilograms on my good scales. I've weighed myself, that's what it is. And then I've checked these because these are cheap. These were $13 each, so it's $26, and I've got myself two scales that I can do what I want to. It doesn't matter. Nate's not going to go crazy if I bloody wreck the other ones. So, why do I lose my train of bloody thought? I always do this, and then I've got to stop the bloody video and then redo it all again, and I'm not going to bloody do it. So what I'm run with me here, guys. So I already know that you can do it, and I'll show you what the problem is if you do it this way and what can send it out. Now I've seen on, I think it was the ADV forum or somewhere, one of those forums come up when I was doing the searching, and people were trying to weigh their bikes just using one scale. Now I haven't done that, so in this video we'll try and do that. So we're going to know what the bike weighs using the two scales, and it's going to be accurate. But then we'll try and do it with the one scale, where we put one wheel on and then we'll do the next wheel and then we add the two together. I'll most probably have to get Nate to give me a hand. So what we'll do is we'll go into the man cave and I'll show you the first part. Alright guys, so I've got the two scales here. I've marked one as one and two as two, whatever. So basically, I've got Nate here. Nate, you want to say hello?
Hello.
She's going to show what the scales are showing. So I'm going to just jump on one, and Nate, if you bring that over, and just show that. So it looks like I lied about my weight. I'm 87, am I, or 88?
87.
Friggin' hard to see.
Depends on which angle you get it on. Yeah, we'll go 87 and a half.
Alright, and then scale number 2 is saying...
About the same.
About the same?
Yep.
Cool. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to jump on both, and when we add those two together, it should equal 87, you know, around about that same amount.
Okay, so I've got 45 and 43-ish.
43-ish? Oh, jeez, it's hard to bloody stay still. And that's the thing, when you've got the two, you know, you're constantly doing that, so you've got to get it so that you're quite stable. And that was the problem that people were saying, is that when you're standing on it here, like this, and you're trying to weigh, and you're looking down at there, so you're automatically leaning, so you can easily get the calculations wrong. You've got to be dead straight. Have someone help by just reading it so that you can just stay still, and then you'll get it, and you get it. And that's, we've done it quite a few times now, and it just works. So you can weigh something on using two scales. Logic says that, so I'm giving that the thumbs up. That's correct. Alright, so now we know that works, so what we're going to do is get the bike onto the two scales. And then I'll be able to weigh it, and I'll know what the bloody weight is. Obviously each of these are 130 is the max that they'll go to, so obviously that gives me 260 kilograms at the max. So if your bike's heavier than that, well then you've got to get bigger scales, otherwise it won't work. So we'll go weigh the bike, and then we'll test out that the thing about having just the one scale with the bike and see how that pans against the actual weight. Alright guys, back out there now. Alright guys, so we've got the bike out here, just got it on a fairly level area, got the two scales ready. basically, because I've got Nay here, I can just lean the bike and she'll put the scales under. If you're just doing it by yourself, you can put a bit of wood on either side of it and just roll the bike onto it. Alright, let's get it done. So I'll do the rear first.
Yep.
Front.
Yep.
Is that on properly? Yep.
Yeah.
So all I've got to do now is make sure that's balanced on it, and I'm just balancing, not putting any weight on it. So if you want to do the rear one first.
Yep. Yep, so 96.
96, yep. And we're in the front.
78.
78, 96, 78. So it's 174 kilograms. Cool bananas. So now, we'll just go in there, have a talk about that, and then we've got to do that other thing. So there you go, guys. I mean, that's a really simple, easy way of being able to weigh your motorcycle whenever the bloody hell you want. Just buy the 2 bloody bathroom scales, 26 bucks from your local supermarket, and you can weigh it. Now, so it was 174 kilograms, and on my little manual for the DR650, the curb mass, which is obviously with the oil and fuel and all that kind of stuff, curb mass is 166 kilograms, and for the Americans, that's 366 pounds. So 174, given the fact that, you know, I've done lots of mods and stuff on it, there's obviously going to be a difference. And of course I've got the toolbox is fully loaded with all the tools, so there's a lot of weight in that, and then the bags and bits and pieces, and obviously the safari tank, which down the track, as we're doing these videos, I'll be working out the weights and all that kind of stuff to do with that. So there you go, guys. So yeah, you can use those scales to weigh your bike, weigh yourself if you're a really fat bastard, or you get to be a really fat bastard, weigh your dog. Yeah. And the missus won't bloody scream at you if you're doing that type of stuff. Alright, so now we've got to work out whether you can weigh a bike using one scale. So we know that that bike out there weighs 174 kilos. Let's get one scale and do the weigh on the back and on the front, add them together and see what we get. Cool, let's go. Alright guys, one scale. What do we do first? The front? We'll do the front first.
Yep.
Right. So basically this is what people have tried to do. So if we have a look at that weight now on the front.
Got about 78.
78 kilos.
Yep.
Cool. Just take that one out. Whack her on the bottom, on the rear.
Yep. About 94.
94 kilos, so 78 and 94. That's
172, so it's actually pretty close.
172.
Yeah,
Is it really?
172. So that's pretty close. That actually works.
That's really bloody surprised me. How's that? So there you go. I mean, if you wanna, you can use one scale. I mean, I don't know if different bikes and different weights and all that kind of stuff, because I was saying that it was. Can you see me? I couldn't see me head there for a minute. Yeah. So there you go. You can use one scale. It's not going to be dead set accurate, but I mean, hey, you know, a couple of kilograms here and there, it's really not going to be that much of a problem. Cool bananas. All right, guys, as per usual, keep on riding.
Now where is he?
Well, I don't know, he went in a crevice, so hopefully he'll blow off.